A little over 5 years ago, I committed a YouTube sin. I purposely tried to lengthen a video past the 10-minute mark to ensure that it got more revenue. This is something that a lot of YouTube creators do, and for the most part, it kind of ruins a video or just adds extra fluff that isn't necessary. And embarrassingly, that is my most viewed video on this channel. That was when I knew nothing about making good videos. I knew nothing about what it meant to be a YouTuber. I was very new to it. It was just something that I'd started to do full time after the sudden success of Apex Legends. But at that time, almost 6 years ago now, things were very different on YouTube. Very, very different. And I brought up this video to create a bit of a comparison that will lead me into today's video topic. That video was absolutely, without a doubt, just a terrible video. And it managed to get the views it did because YouTube was a very different thing back then. Nowadays, people's attention spans have changed. I wouldn't even go as far as to say that their attention spans have changed, more so their viewing habits. A lot of people, rightly so, commented on that video saying how bad it was and that I stretched it out purposely just to go over the 10-minute mark and it was a terrible video. And, the feedback was taken on board. However, that same sort of criticism is now often used for videos that are 30 seconds long. If you have a video to make and it's not straight to the point, people get sick of it very, very quickly. And the difference is, instead of it being a 10-minute video that could have been 6 or 7 minutes, it's now a 30-second short that could have been 12 seconds. The way that people consume content has changed so much that people don't want to be engaged in longer form content. They are on their phones, and their state of mind at the time is to just get quick hits, and that is absolutely the fault of just short form content becoming the norm. A lot of people will watch short form content over something longer. Now, that is not necessarily a problem when you consider, let's be honest, the kind of content I'm making is not life-changing. It's very low value entertainment or information that isn't needed in anybody's life. So I get it. People aren't going to be interested in longer form content now that they have the same sort of info that they can get on shorts at a lot quicker pace. So for someone like me who's been a gaming YouTuber, or on this channel, mostly just Apex Legends content creator, I've been put into a bit of an interesting situation. I want to make longer form videos, but I feel like a lot of people don't want to watch it. Now, that's not necessarily a big problem for me anymore because I realized that a long time ago and have worked on other channels and other areas of my life so that this main channel really doesn't need to be successful. But I've built it up for so long that I'd like to do something with it. And we do have an audience here, A lot of people do say that they like my content, and I don't want to just end it. I want to keep it going because I enjoy doing so. So that kind of brings me on to the main point of this video. I've got this channel that I've been working on for so long, and I want to keep doing something with it because I enjoy it and I want to see it go somewhere. I don't want to just say goodbye to the audience that we've built up for so long, but I don't know what that is. And I want to get your insights into what exactly you like to watch within the gaming and Apex Legends space that interests you. So I've got a quick sort of question for you. If you could just pause the video and type in the comments the last 3 Apex Legends videos that you enjoyed watching that weren't shorts. If you can name 3. I would love to read through all of your comments and get a bit of an idea of what people like to watch. At the end of the day, I could just post whatever I wanted, and that's great and dandy, but I want to try and find a middle ground where I'm posting something that I enjoy, that other people also enjoy watching. I don't want to only post what other people enjoy watching if I don't enjoy making it myself. And I also don't want to just post stuff that I enjoy watching because I know nobody will watch it, and then we're just killing the channel and the audience as well. So maybe we can find a middle ground somewhere. And this is more so for those that have watched my content for a long time. If you've watched like 4, 5 or more videos of mine in the past few months, then I'm asking you directly, let me know what you want to see. If you like me as a creator and you come by because, I don't know, you like my vibe or my weird British accent or whatever it may be, I'm asking you directly. For those that kind of come by and might watch one video, I don't know, every now and again, it's okay. I understand. I want to try and speak directly to those that have been here longest, those that still watch me go through all of these different phases of content that I've been through, because I think my core audience, however small that may be, is where we should start. I want to get your opinions directly and grow from there. I don't, one thing that I've realized after doing YouTube for about, it's coming up 6 years full time now, is going viral or having a large audience is usually a very bad thing. If you want to do it full time, having a smaller community where you kind of know what everyone likes and you build up slower is so much healthier and more enjoyable. I've had a couple channels now that have had viral moments, and those moments have actually almost killed the channels. And it's also made it a lot harder to try and figure out where the channel should be in terms of what content is creating. So I'm really reaching out to those that watch a lot of my content and know my journey on this channel throughout the years. What kind of content did you like on my channel over that time? What kind of videos that I've made in the past have made you go, oh, I like that. I've got to watch it because I enjoy it that much. Whether, it might be quite a long time that you've ever seen those kind of content videos from me. But I want to know what they are so that I can figure out what direction to take this channel. I truly believe that once Apex 2.0 comes around, there'll be a large audience of newer people that will come back to the game. But for the time being, we've got a nice, smaller, close-knit community, and I think it's a good time for me to step back a bit, figure out what kind of content I enjoy, what kind of content you enjoy, and we'll try and make more of that. I just don't know where to start. So I'm asking for your help because I've tried challenges, I've tried news, I've tried just basic gameplay, I've tried like ranked commentary, tried everything under the sun that you could fit within Apex Legends across so many years at this point. And I still don't know what it is that feels right for the channel. I couldn't call myself an Apex Legends news channel. I couldn't call myself an Apex Legends gameplay channel. It doesn't really matter. We don't need to fit into one of those boxes. But what I'm trying to say is I just want some info from you so that I can get a bit of a head start and direction on where I want to go. I think playing Apex to make content is very difficult and stressful. And you're basically competing with people who are bot lobbying and using Cronus and Zims. I won't name any names, but there are people that are doing that. And they're obviously just posting tons of gameplay, just absolutely obliterating noobs. So you can't really compete with that. So I'm just kind of like, well, where do I go? Do I make gameplay? If I do, then it's extremely time consuming and difficult. Okay, then do I do like fun challenges? Are people going to be into that? Do I do news? I think that maybe we just do sort of news and that kind of side of things. I appreciate that my content is never going to necessarily be like the best thing people have ever watched. So I'm playing a video game. It's not going to be like life-changing. But if there's a way I can find some way to make my content a little bit more interesting for you all, I'm all ears. I want to hear it. I want to hear all of your comments. I want to read through everything. So even if you watch all my content, but you rarely ever comment, or you watch other Apex content, just let me know what you enjoy. What makes you, like, what gets you interested in Apex content? I'm going to just read through things and have a bit of a think, and we'll go from there.